Morning. Welcome to Thoughts Can Change Your Life with me, Reverend Wolak. I'm here each and every day at 8 a.m. for your viewing and listening pleasure. And we come together for one reason only, to explore this journey called life and to understand that there's a power greater than us. And that power is responding to us. It's responding to the nature of our thoughts. And we can choose to either consciously use that power or unconsciously be using that power. And no matter what we do, that power is working. No matter what we say, do, whatever, the thoughts atmosphere, the collective thoughts that we are creating our life experience. And when you can get that, when you can embody that, you're going to be an aware individual, and you're going to be a person who's not a victim anymore. And that, to me, is really the key of life. I'd rather be a conscious creator than an unconscious victim. And it's unfortunate, but because I believe that we have a lot of unconscious victimhood happening in the world today. And so today's thought that I put out there was, if you're not a good steward of what you have, why would the universe give you more? And you can apply that. If you're not a good steward of money, why would the universe give you more money? If you're not a good steward of your health, why would the universe give you more health? If you're not a good steward of your relationships, why would you have deeper and more meaningful relationships? You see, you're only going to get more of what you are a good steward of. And if you're a good steward of something, you're grateful. Because you understand, for example, with money, that you have so much money. So you're very conscious about how you use your money. You're conscious that you're not just throwing it away on stuff that is meaningless and frivolous, and that within a second, it's not going to be of value to you. You're conscious that you don't spend more than you have. Because when you go into debt, you literally put yourself in prison, because then the creditors own you. You're no longer free. But so many people in this world today are living in debt beyond belief. And think about that. They go to bed at night realizing that they owe a lot of people more money than they make in a year. How would that make you feel? Some of you are in that condition, I know, because you're part of the American society. And it's like the whole idea that if you're not a good steward of what you have, why would the universe give you more? And that happens all the time when people win the lottery and they haven't been a good steward of what they already have. Guess what? Within 2 years, all the lottery money's gone and they're back to where they were. And they're more depressed than ever because they said, I had $1 million. I had $2 million. What happened? Well, you never became the person who knew how to deal with having $10,000, let alone $1 million. It's a great question. If you're not kind to other people, why would the universe give you more people to be friends with? The only thing the universe will bring into your life are people that are unkind, so that you can be unkind and they can be unkind and you continue right where you are. If you don't appreciate your partner, if you have a partner, a life partner, and you don't appreciate them, why would you think that you could go deeper in relationship with them? You can't. And so what do? Most people start dreaming about someone else, not realizing that if someone else comes into their life, they're just going to recreate what they currently have. It's just interesting, isn't it? I know it took me a long time to get there. It took me a long time to get where I'm at right now and appreciating what I have. And I can tell you, I live in appreciation so much more than I ever have. Do I live in that state all the time? No. Why? Because I'm human. And we as humans, we forget. And it's okay. But as soon as we become aware that we've forgotten, come back Come back into gratitude. Come back into appreciation. Come back into kindness. Come back into being a good steward in your life. Question you ask is, if you're not a good steward in your life in one area, does it transfer into other areas? Probably is. If you're not a good steward with your money, are you going to be a good steward with your health? Interesting, isn't it? If you're not a good steward with your health, are you going to be a good steward in how you take care of your relationships? Do you value them? I don't know. What do you think? Give me some of your answers. What do you value the most? What do you value the most in your life? And then, are you a good steward in that area? I would hope so, because it's what you value most. Or maybe you don't know what you value most. That's true for a lot of people. A lot of people really don't have a clue what they value. They've adopted what other people value as what's important to them, instead of taking the time to figure out what they value and what's important to them from their perspective. It's fascinating how we turn our power off and we give it away. We just give it away to others, and everyone does. At some point in your life, you have given your power away. Sandy goes, take care of what you got. Around here, some folks' vehicles are full of garbage. Yeah. Here's something I'll tell you. If my car's dirty, I don't feel good. I can't drive my car if it's dirty. It's unkept. I can't be in my house if it's dirty and it's unkept. I like order. I like simplicity. Why? It frees me. Here's why my cars always last so long. I'm a good steward of my car. I keep it clean. I do regularly scheduled maintenance. I go to a dealership that I have a relationship with, that I trust, that treats me fairly. And so what does the universe give me? It gives me a car that always works. But if you don't take care of your car's not going to take care of you. You say, well, Lee, it's a machine. Yeah, works there too. The law that we're talking about works all the time in all situations. So when you're looking at your life, think about, what are you a good steward of? Because if you are a good steward in an area, more will be coming to you. Let's say you don't have a lot of money right now. Be a good steward with what you have. Be conscious about how you spend. Be conscious about paying your bills in gratitude. Be conscious. I promise you, if you start that practice, more will come. I think that's a perfect message for today. So we're going to keep it short and sweet. So I want you to go out there today and think, what do you value most in your life? And then, are you a good steward in that area of your life? If not, what steps can I take today to become that person who would be considered a good steward here? Whatever you choose, I want you to know, no matter what, I'll accept you, which means I love you just the way you are. Until tomorrow, go create your great day. Aloha.